All right, good morning and welcome back to Sunday Morning Coffee with Big Rooster. I'm your host, Big Rooster. I have a channel disclosure notice I like to read, and the notice goes like this. This is a not for kids, and it is a 420 and F word friendly channel. If you're not 420 friendly, or when the F word pops out and it offends you, don't watch our content. That simple. Wouldn't you like to be in Rooster's yard? If you do subscribe to Rooster's Corner, welcome back. If you don't subscribe, think about subscribing today. Subscription is free and there's nothing to download. Just click the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. It's that easy. It's showtime, people. Cock-a-doodle fucking do. It's time to wake and bake and smell the coffee. In my yard on Big Rooster's Corner, we have trending news and lots of other topics with common sense thinking. This is episode 11 on 3/28/2021. My shout-outs go to the veterans in the active military. As an honorably discharged veteran, I know all they do. The 505 for being a great place to live, and to my viewers and subscribers. All right, before the commentary. My daughter came by, so that's why I didn't do a video on Friday, and I didn't do anything last night on a video vlog because my daughter was here. I was kind of tired, so I went to bed, said fuck it to this morning. Anyway, that's why I didn't do my Friday vlog, so what I did was I combined Friday and yesterday's news in on today's vlog. So here we go. Commentary begins. It's a little chilly this morning, but it's going to warm up soon. The desert's always cold at night, and our temps usually vary 25 to 35 degrees year-round, even in the summer months. So if it's 90 during the day, you're going to get to sleep pretty comfortably around 60, 65, at night in the summertime. So it's pretty awesome weather, pretty much year-round. It gets a little hot in the summer, but it's summer, people. And breaking news, China bears down on U.S. ally. The fleet of 200 vessels spotted in formation. They're getting ready. And Bambi's trying to say that there is nothing to worry about. Well, I don't know about him, but he better have a battle plan or get one into motion or something into motion soon. He needs to be ready because they're getting ready, and he's just sitting around twiddling his thumbs. And a suspected missile hits Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 and kills 298 people. And the White House says 11 million Johnson & Johnson doses coming next week. And a Chinese jet intercepts a U.S. surveillance plane. Really? Why, Bambi? Don't fuck with these people. You're playing games with our soldiers' lives. It's really, necessary to go there? I don't think so. They're not fucking with us. They're not invading our space. So don't fuck with them. I don't get why you got to send a reconnaissance plane out there to fuck with them. You're just going to piss them off. And then we're going to have a fucking situation on our hands. And the U.S. Admiral warns Chinese invasions of Taiwan happening sooner than most realized. Well, it's their country. Let them invade whatever the hell they want. Our government invades everybody in the United States, so let them fucking do their thing and our government keep doing their thing and just stay the fuck out of everybody's business. North Korea makes a splash for Bambi with ballistic missile fired into the Sea of Japan as a new tactical guided weapon. Yes, they, this is the 21st century, folks. They have technology, And Lake City in Ohio says residents are spooked after police officers' ghostly encounter with a girl running alone at night. Wow, okay. And a noose found in a tree at the church on Capitol Hill. Listen, you uneducated morons. In case you don't know, we gave up hanging people a long time ago. And it's meaningless nowadays. The only thing that, thinks it's funny is your idiot friends. No one else does. So, hey, moron, your village called the other day and said they are missing some idiots. Is that you and your friends? And trending top topics. Bambi holds first conference as tensions heat up over Georgia state representative's arrest. Well, if you do something wrong, you get arrested. You got to pay the piper, people. And Georgia company dumps 91,500 oil-covered pennies in a driveway of a former employee. Well, what a scumbag thing to do to an ex-employee. You know, if I knew this company, I wouldn't work for them knowing how they are if they did that to somebody I knew. You know, and now they're going to have a hard time getting employees, or they should, because that's just a real scumbag thing to do. If it's an ex-employee, pay him, get him out of your head, and just leave him alone. You know, no sense in doing that. That's just ridiculous, you know. And unfortunately, it was U.S. currency, so, you know, there's not a lot the guy can do about it except just, I guess, clean the pennies off and cash them in. And anyway, there was some flags flying that said, "Fuck you for voting for him." Anti-Bambi flags appeared in Florida neighborhoods all over Florida saying, you know, "Fuck you, why'd you vote for Bambi," and all this crap. You know, well, I don't know. I don't know why we voted for him. We should have picked the third choice, because Trump wasn't a good choice. He was in the beginning, and he did help the people a lot more, you know, in a sense, but he had 4 years to do it, and then he just went off the rails the last year and a half, 2 years. The first 2 years, I thought he did a decent job, and then Bambi came in, and he don't have anything going on, really. I mean, signing a bunch of orders that makes no fucking sense, and, you know, with his immigration and crap, you know, here's a little story thing. A 9-year-old boy was trying to cross the border between Mexico and the U.S., and he died. Well, if he didn't open up immigration, he wouldn't be trying to immigrate over to us, and we wouldn't have these issues. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe we should have went with a third choice. And the White House said Bambi is prepared to issue executive order on guns. Well, folks, there goes our second privilege of the Constitution of the United States. It was a right. Now they're taking that away, which rights cannot be taken away. We've discussed this before, but they are taking the privilege out of it. These mutants want to take the right to bear arms out of the Constitution writing so that they can take that right. You know, and in fact, it's only ever been a privilege. It's never been a right. You know, they got that all wrong. They're trying to bamboozle the people and thinking they have a right to bear arms. Well, technically you don't. It's a privilege, you know, just like driving. It's a privilege, not a right. And the Suez Canal traffic jam could last weeks and slam the world economy. Yeah, here we go. They should have already been unloading that goddamn boat days ago to get it the hell out of there. But, you know, it's like everything else. They got to do the stupid shit first before they do the logical shit. You know, it's like a car when it gets stuck. You unload the goddamn thing so it's lighter to get it out. Or you get a big enough tow truck. Same thing with the boat. Unload the damn thing so it's light enough. Or get a big enough tow truck to turn it. Something. I mean, come on. Use your head, people. And in local news, ABQ 50 IDs 2 recent homicide victims. And the New Mexico deputies, volunteer firefighters, were recognized for saving disabled couple from a house fire. That was pretty cool. And unemployment claims are the lowest they have been in a full year. Well, yeah, I mean, they're still going to be high because you got Bambi giving out an extra $300 a week, so nobody's going to be in a big hurry to go back to work. And Roswell's UFO Festival looking for vendors. And Landon charged in 3 of the 4 deaths at the Sunport. Well, there's 4 people dead, so who killed the other one? And in national news, USC to pay more than $1 billion to settle sexual abuse allegation against the gynecologist. Well, you do something wrong, you got to pay the price, people. That's just the way the world works. And Harvard, USC tell international students not to come. Well, yeah, here we go. Somebody else telling them not to come. And Zuckerberg says Grump should be responsible for his words before the Capitol siege. Yeah, he should be held accountable, but So should all the people that did it. They don't have to listen. You know, you lead a horse to water and, you hope that they'll drink it, but maybe sometimes they shouldn't drink it, you know. And the Gates has given at least $1.75 billion through their foundation, and he predicts it will be the end of 2022 before we return to normal. I think he's got a more timeline than most people. It's more sensible, the end of 2022. It's still going to take the rest of this year to get people vaccinated, and it's still going to take some time to make sure that we're not going to have a reinfection of the following seasons like we did this past year. You know, everybody gets infected and we make it past the season. And I think, 2022 is a realistic expectation to maybe stop wearing masks and return to total normalcy. I mean, people are trying to do it now, but hopefully it just won't cause another surge. And Flynn's brother and sister-in-law filed a $75 million defamation suit against CNN and a Spirit plane forced to make an emergency landing in Denver when a passenger tried to open the door. Folks, some people are just stupid. Did he think that he could just step out of the airplane? Seriously. And what about all the wind? And Governor Groper of New York lawmakers reached an agreement to legalize pot. And world and international news. Germany's ECB critics toast courtroom success, and the Taliban pushes Bambi around with deadly ultimatum to remove troops or else. And Europe is furious with UK over vaccine supplies and dozens killed as trains collide in Egypt. And in politics, Georgia passes a bill adding ID requirement to absentee ballots. Well, now, how is that going to work? If you're absent, wouldn't your ID be absent? Just saying. And in-person absentee voting for spring elections begin Tuesday. Boy, these people just don't get the English language, do they? If a person is absentee voting. Now, how does this one work? You can either be absent or in person, not both at the same time. You're either going to be present to vote or you're not going to be able to vote at all because you're absent. Let's not confuse the English language more than it already is. And in business tech, the Dow Jones future rise after market rally, but techs fall as Treasury yields rebound. And GM and Facebook lead 11 stocks to watch, and Call of Duty is heading back to World War II in 2021. SpaceX debris creates a fantastic light show in the northwest Pacific sky. Seen pictures of it. Looks awesome. And scientists probe whether West Africa recent Ebola outbreak was from man who survived epidemic 5 years ago. Wow. I guess Ebola is like herpes, the gift that keeps on giving. And in health and wellness, Washington state officials monitoring 23 people for Ebola following travel to countries with outbreaks. Right, that's just what we need. That African flu shit over here. And entertainment news. Better Call Saul cast to be vaccinated by Saturday. I seen it on the news last night. It looks like they all got vaccinated. So here we go, another season. And Hell Bent to be filmed in Moriarty and Albuquerque. Never seen the show, but Hollywood is here. Good for the economy. It's great being this close to Hollywood. We got a lot more beautiful scenery to shoot movies and stuff out here. They've been doing it for years. And Sharon Osbourne lawyers up amid the talk race drama. Yeah, she should lawyer up. She needs to be paid for the balance of her contract. And she needs to be paid something because of all the backlash she's going to get because she got goaded into saying something that she probably normally wouldn't say unless she was goaded into saying it. And social media news. Parler says it warned the FBI before the Capitol riot. Parler is a network popular among conservatives. Never been on it. Don't care to be on it. I have my own view. I'm not left or right. I'm right in the middle. It doesn't matter to me. As long as they're good for the job, I'm okay with it. But voting is senseless. No need to do that anymore. This past election proved that. And in science and tech, AstraZeneca confirms strong vaccine protection after U.S. rift and says it is strongly effective, even counting additional illnesses in the U.S. Well, I don't know. I'm glad I got the Moderna. My wife got the Moderna. Less people seem to be dying from the Moderna one than the AstraZeneca one. So that's a good thing. And in science and health, though scientists are unsure, there are many anecdotal claims that cannabis may be beneficial for symptoms of bipolar disorder. Yes, very effective. In sports, we got the local Lobo football scrimmage on Saturday. I guess it went off pretty good, according to the news. And spring game is on April 3rd. Baseball, Frazier rewarding Yankees' faith so far and putting him on the mound. And Elon tip led to Jacob deGrom's Met star turn. Whoever these people are, don't know. In the NFL, Logan Ryan went above and beyond to help Giants reel in Adore Jackson. And Giants add offensive line experience, free agent Zach Fulton. In the NBA, the LA Clippers said goodbye to Lou Williams. And the Knicks used furious fourth quarter rally to topple the Wizards. And in college hoops, we're getting down there, folks. Missouri State beats West Texas 80-54 yesterday, and Missouri are Division II champions. And I just had it written down here yesterday, college basketball. I seen it last night. The score between Baylor and Villanova was 62-57. And Baylor moves to the Elite Eighth on the Sweet 16 count. And in weather, forecast for the next 4 days, local weather, Moriarty, Torrance County, New Mexico. Today, Sunday, it's going to be sunny with a 63 high and a 27 low. Monday, sunny with a 69 high and 32 low. Tuesday is sunny with 57 high and a 39 low. And then Wednesday, sunny, 64 high and a 26 low. So see, there's your 30, 35 degree temperature difference between daylight and nighttime in the desert. Quite different. National weather news, another tornado threat for the southeast through Sunday evening. And the southeast up through the Carolinas and Georgia and stuff has severe thunderstorms possible through Sunday into Monday. And that will do it. Check back on next Friday for the weather. Actually, I'm going to do the weather on Wednesday for the next 4 days. I'm going to change my weather forecast to Wednesdays and Sundays instead of Mondays and Fridays. So let's bring up the nation's IQ today with word genius of the day. Coeval. Part of the speech, it's an adjective. Its origin is Latin, early 17th century. A definition of it is a person roughly the same age as oneself, a contemporary. In a sentence, only your Coeval would understand that pop culture references. All right, now we all feel a little smarter today. Let's look at the stupid people alert. Since we are now smarter, we already know another word of the day. So, stupid people alert. A Nevada suspect drug dealer tried to escape cops on a fucking scooter. And he does not get away. Because he doesn't have a very fast getaway vehicle. Well, no fucking shit, moron. I mean, do you really think you're going to get away from the cops with a fucking scooter? Come on. And the man shoots fireworks off his own head and dies. Yes. And good old alcohol was involved, the story says. Of course it was. And guy, gasoline cake, stunt lights up his kitchen. Which brings us to the next question. The next question up, folks, is do not try this at home. Do not. You will blow your shit up. You can't make this shit up, people. You just can't. And national dumb criminals, a mom in California is publicly shaming her son for posing with a rattlesnake, which ends up biting him. Why would you not expect to get fucking bitten by a fucking rattlesnake? It's not a fishing worm, people. It's a fucking snake. Florida dumb criminals. Woman in Lakeland, Florida drove around drunk and live streamed how drunk she was. Yeah, that wasn't too brilliant. All the evidence is right there. So she's definitely going to have a DUI and hopefully some jail time for driving around drunk. And Florida has more dumb criminals per capita than anywhere else in the world. You just can't make this shit up about them people. And Florida, here is your slogan and your plug of my day. Visit the No Sunshine State. We are the armpit of America. And if you look at the map, you will see we even look like an armpit. Florida, the embarrassment of America. Wow. And remember when roller skates rinks were the place to hang out on Friday? Skates had 4 wheels, not in a line, 2 front, 2 in the back. Disco music, Kiss, Ozzy, Van Halen, Doobie Brothers, AC/DC, and pool parties. You know, we all had live bands because a lot of us kids back then were in bands. So, of course, we would play at our friends' parties and party right along with them and play music and have a great time. And live music was very easy to obtain. And, you know, it was just a great time to be growing up, I guess. Today, it doesn't seem like kids do much except play video games, and that's pretty much about it. Play on their phones. And, you know, instead of going out, being with friends, doing something creative, being a band, fucking play sports, do something. You know, that's the problem with today's kids. They sit their ass on the couch and do next to nothing. So anyway, what are we doing here, America? And one last thing, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Yahoo at big_rooster_420. Let me know things of interest and topics you would like me to cover with the news. And since I'm disabled and I'm a veteran, I can't work physically anymore, so I fill my time doing vlogs on news and other topics on YouTube. And I do some educational shit, too. Some of my other vlogs include 420 News and Big Rooster's Corner on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday vlogs with news and other topics. And Big Rooster book reviews. I preview books that I've wrote and read a few chapters of the books. And the book that's out now is Marshall of South Fork, J. Quick Draw. It is written by me, Big Rooster, and it's available on Amazon in Kindle and paperback version. It is a Western story and has more than one book. I'm working on book 2 now. Should be out sometime over the summer months. I'm about 3/4 of the way through it. It's probably going to be about 800-900 pages and cover a good gap in time. And check out my other channel for a ton of vlogs on it too, with various topics and cooking reviews and crap like that. So until next time, just remember we're working hard to bring you trending news and more common sense thinking. So once again, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Big Rooster's Corner. Subscriptions are free and nothing to download. Just click the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. I'm not doing this for my health, people. I'm doing it to bring you the news. That will do it for today's episode. Until next time, smoke medical marijuana for the mental health. The mind you save could be your own. And stay safe and don't trust our government, folks. Come back on Monday for much more trending news and many more topics with common sense. It's all good in the Rooster's Yard. Thank you for viewing my vlog today. I'm heading back out to Rooster's Yard. Get fucking real, America. Big Rooster, I'm out.